Hey y'all, welcome back. It is day 2 of devotion. For y'all it's devotion number 2, but for me it's devotion number 6. Because I had already started, like I told y'all yesterday, but today is called Her Success is Not Your Failure. For am I now seeking the approval of man or of God? Or am I trying to please man? If I were still trying to please man, I would not be a servant of Christ. Galatians 1 and 10 ESV. And we're still in the same book. And 2, to let y'all know, when I do the devotion, when I read it with y'all, it's my first time reading it. So I don't have a one-up on y'all. We all doing this together. And it says, I know there are days when the comparison game is strong. You may want what she has. Her life looks a lot better than mine. Her kids behave. She has such a nice house, and I can never keep mine clean. She got a promotion, I didn't. Whoever the she or she's are in your life, she is no better than you. She has her own struggles. Social media can make us believe that everyone has it good but us. Spoiler alert, social media isn't real life. Most often, people share only the highlight reels of their lives, but in all actuality, behind the camera, her kid is screaming, her house is actually a mess, and so on. Just because she has something you feel you don't have, she's not any better than you. On the flip side, let's take a moment to be honest with ourselves. How many of us have posted a picture-perfect scene on social media in an effort to make others jealous? Come on, ladies. Who are you really seeking approval from? God wants us to use for good the talents and gifts He graciously given us. God wants you to be you. The next time you feel that the she in your life has it better than you, or you start wishing you had what she has, try looking at everything you've got and count your blessings. Remember, everyone and every family has their own struggles, whether people know about them or not. Rest in peace that God brings, knowing that He made you, you. And I kind of feel like that kind of ties into yesterday too, because social media really do play a big role in life decisions now. Because like people really, like I said, they only post what they get in the good things. They don't post the bad thing. They only show you when things are good, but behind the scenes they struggling just like you. And a lot of times people post stuff, but they really, you be like, dang, they must got a lot of money to afford it. They sometimes half the time they be missing bills to get the stuff they have. Afterpay after afterpay, Klarna after Klarna. They got $10,000 on afterpay that they owe right now. And a lot of people don't realize that, like, people want you to only see the good things in life to make you feel that way, to make you think they got it all together, and to make you think they got this and they got that. But in the end, it leaves you feeling like you don't have enough, or you're not in the right spot in life, or you want what they have, and why your life can't be like that, when in reality their life not even like that either. So we have to learn to appreciate what we have. And I just was talking about this to somebody else the other day, but it was relationship wise, and I was telling them, like, a lot of people wish and see, like they see people on social media. Ain't nothing wrong with like telling a couple they cute, or like liking a picture, but people go to the point of saying, I wish I had what they had. Their relationship so perfect. I wish I had this. I wish my man treated me like hers. But you only see what they want you to see. You don't know behind closed doors. He probably knocking her out. She probably cursing him out. They probably fight every single day. And the only time they do get along is when they want to post something for social media. And you get a man and you wondering why you going through so much with him, and he cheating on you and he hitting you and you ain't never happy. You ask for what they had, but you don't really know what they had because you only see what they want you to see on social media. So like I said, you have to be grateful for the life that God gives you and what you have and the position that you at, because we have to learn too that things over time, and you feel like she going living ahead of you, maybe it's just not your time yet. Your time coming. You have to be patient. God gonna give you what He know you deserve when you deserve it. Because if He was to give it to half of us right now, we wouldn't even know what to do with it. We're gonna throw it away and wasted it because we're not at capacity to manage the blessing that we're asking for. So, like I said, the next time you feel like you aren't somewhere in life, or you're not in a good headspace, or you're not doing what you feel like you should be doing because social media make you want this, make you feel like at this point in your life you're supposed to be this far, think about what God has already brought you from, and think about the things He has already blessed you with, and also think about the things you didn't have back then that you have now. Half of the stuff you prayed for, you already have it, but you just don't realize it because you're wanting what the next person had. When half the time what they have, that's not even what is meant for us. So yeah, be grateful, thankful for what you have and what God has given you, and be patient. And the little side note for today is, instead of looking outwardly and comparing yourself to others, look inwardly and see what you need to celebrate. God made you unique and just the way you are for a reason. What are some ways you are? What are some unique qualities you have or things you do best at? Next time you start comparing, what about turning it around? If you get down when measuring yourself against those on social media or other online sites, unfriend or unfollow those people. We don't want any negativity here. Feed your mind and your media only with things that bring you joy and celebrate you. You'll find yourself not living a comparison game and begin to see what beauty is inside of you. So that's the devotion for today. And like I said, just be you. Be thankful for what God has for you, and not try to be exactly like the next man and wondering what they have. And I really want people to start saying, I wish I had what she had, or I wish I had the life she had, because you end up getting the life she have and you living distraught every day because you don't know what she struggled with behind closed doors. You don't know what he have to go through behind closed doors. You want what the next man got, but you don't know the struggles the next man going through to have those things. So we have to be mindful of what we ask for and be thankful for what we already have. And y'all have a blessed day. To EP number 2.